And on the other account, we had never gone over this. So thank you for pointing it out. That's why I love posting this stuff, because you guys will notice shit that I don't notice. And then it just gives us more stuff to go over. So, hi, if you're new here, my name's Sandra. I love old books. This is a set of encyclopedias from the 1920s. I've been going over stuff in these books and the other sets I have since January. However, the Chosen Ones got super pissed when I put up Jewish History Part 9 the other day, and they took the account. So we are starting all over because all the videos are gone too. So we're going to do Baalbek, an ancient city of Syria. It occupied a beautiful irrigated valley in the anti-Lebanon mountains on the highway from Tyre to Palmyra. It is about 34 miles northwest of Damascus. The Greeks called it Heliopolis, both names meaning city of the sun. Baalbek was an important trading post of the Phoenicians, a part of the Acropolis wall, dating no doubt from the day of Tyrian supremacy, yet stands. 3 stones raised 25 feet above the ground are of enormous size. The smallest of the 3 is 63 feet long and 13 feet thick. The marvel is how these worshippers of Baal ever quarried such stones or got them into position. In the long centuries of the present era, the Romans crowned the Acropolis of this city with 3 temples, the ruins of which are still the marvel of antiquarians. The great temple of Jupiter stood on a magnificent elevated platform of 3 or 4 acres in extent. Stately stairs rose up to a portico adorned with costly pillars. The great court of this immense temple was square. It was surrounded by a peristyle of 54 columns, each 62 feet high and 7 feet in diameter at the base. At last accounts, a few of these columns were still standing. A second building, the Temple of the Sun, though smaller in comparison with the first, is still larger than the Parthenon. Though not perfect in its proportions, it must have been a more imposing edifice. Still, a third ruin is that of the circular temple nearby. It was built in exquisite Corinthian style, invasing wealth, leisure, and good taste. The money for such buildings came from a caravan trade. The labor was extorted, no doubt, from soldiers in time of peace or from slaves. In 1400, Baalbek was plundered by Timur and on his way to Damascus. Frequent earthquakes have completed the work of destruction. The marvelous ruins of the city, now almost forgotten, indicate vast commercial resources. Under beneficent rule and intelligent public policy, the prosperity of Syria will return. The soil and possibilities are there. The new cities may not occupy the sites of the old cities, but there are dawning indications that a prosperous people may one day regard the ruins of Baalbek as interesting antiquities and not as now a symbol of utter desolation. I wouldn't want to build anything there. From the account of the Oriental writers, Baalbek seems to have continued a place of importance down to the time of the Muslim invasion of Syria. They describe it as one of the most splendid of Syrian cities, enriched with stately palaces, adorned with monuments of ancient times, and abounding with trees, fountains, and whatever contribute to luxurious enjoyment. After the capture of Damascus, it was regularly invested by the Muslims, and after a courageous defiance, at length capitulated. Good Lord, excuse me. The ransom exacted by the conqueror was 2,000 ounces of gold, 4,000 ounces of silver, 2,000 silk vests, and 1,000 swords, together with the arms of the garrison. The city afterwards became the mart for the rich pillage of Syria, but its prosperity soon received a fatal blow from the Caliph of Damascus, by whom it was sacked and dismantled, and the principal inhabitants put to the sword, 748 AD. It continued, however, to be a place of military importance and was frequently an object of contest between the caliphs of Egypt and the various Syrian dynasties. I bet you that area is so haunted. Just think about how many children's sacrifices have been. I mean, when you really think about it, I guess the whole entire world is covered. That's just disgusting. So what should we go over next? Oh, there's a picture. I didn't realize that this picture went with it. So it says Baalbek, once the magnificent city in Syria. And this is from Stereograph copyright. I can't even read what this says. 1,000, I don't know, I don't have my glasses on, by Underwood and Underwood. And here is the picture. God, that's so crazy. Just to think back, like how crazy and evil and just how gross the city must have felt.